Hello guys, my name is Fatma. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry I'm a little bit nervous sharing this, but yeah, here it goes. I think I posted a video earlier about my poultry project, how it had begun. Of course it began. I kept pushing it. Up to now, I still have my poultry. As you can see, I'm wearing my farm attire. I usually use this while in the chicken house. Yeah, but for that reason, I'm happy to come here and tell you that I actually pursued my poultry project and saw my chickens to their laying point. that that is what drives my point now to make this video. I really hope to make more videos in future, maybe about everything, not just about chicken, because for the chickens, I just feel a little bit disappointed in the project. I know so many people are inspired on YouTube or by other farmers to start their poultry projects, but sometimes there are so many things you cannot foresee. As much as people try to foresee some of these things and tell us, sometimes I don't know, maybe we overlook them or ignore them. I certainly didn't ignore some things, but I think I rushed into building a chicken house. I built a very big chicken house, storied and all that. It was huge and storied, but in actual sense, the capital I have invested in the chicken house is more than the capital I had left for the chickens themselves. Remember, it's the chickens that bring in the profits, but that is one mistake I think I did, and hopefully if someone is watching this and planning to do the same project, hopefully don't repeat the same mistake. I had some YouTuber I was watching earlier. He was teaching about goat farming, yes. And yeah, he really encouraged people not to waste a lot of money in the structures. Build simple structures and start with those and continue building from that anytime need arise. I didn't do that because at the moment I had enough money to invest in the poultry house, and I went for the very humongous one. I don't regret it 100%, but I certainly don't use it all as I thought or expected to use it by now. It's been a year almost in the poultry business, and there are so many challenges and setbacks I couldn't have foreseen. The one thing, the most highest misleading thing about chicken farming is the thought that you will harvest all the eggs aligning with the number of chickens you bring. For example, usually say it's better if you start with 500 chicks. That would be okay. But sometimes if you don't have that much capital, I didn't have that much capital, so I bought like half of that. And realistically speaking, half of that sometimes will only give you half of the eggs, half of the output. Let me make this clear. Like, not every chicken will lay an egg every day. That means if you have 500 birds, you're expecting 14 trays, approximately 15 trays a day. And that is the myth, and when reality hits you, that sometimes you cannot even get 10 out of 500. You cannot get 10 trays out of 500 birds. Sometimes I'm being realistic, because not every chicken will give you an egg every day. Some chickens, depending on their physical, their body and ability, some chickens will give you an egg every 2 eggs every 3 days. That means some of the chickens are not laying eggs on a daily basis, and that leaves you with those chickens, as they multiply, you realize that you cutting back, like you have like 5 or 6 trays less every day. For example, if you had your business plan and your calculation was 14 trays, that you expect the 6 to be the profit, and sometimes that is not realistic. My chickens, it's been about 6 months laying, and I'll tell you honestly, it's really hard to see the profits coming in. They're actually not. And it came at a time where the sun hit us so much the last season that we do not have any maize at all in my area. The maize I personally grew, the maize I would have expected from farmers around me to buy cheaply. Now that didn't happen, and the chicken feeds continue to be expensive because of that. The maize price is so high. The Of course, the inflation and all that, but that's not the reason as to why I feel like is this is something you need to prepare more before starting. And in preparation, I mean, uh, set aside enough capital to do it. I don't know, I think the video is becoming long, and I will come back and make another video on addition to this. But please subscribe to my channel, support me, because I feel like I'm losing the drive. I had a drive before starting this, and I feel like I'm losing it at this point. So I really, really want your support. Please subscribe to my channel, help me grow this channel so that I can tell you more about other different ventures here in the farming business, or um, poultry, or generally farming, and see how best I can survive this. Thank you so much.